Hi, it's Christy back here with you looking at some of the beautiful partnership projects that we've done here in Crescent Park. What I want to talk to you about is a project that we started in 2016, and we worked with the foundation of Crescent Park on a special project with trees that were starting to get worn out and over 100 years old, some of these trees, and they're starting to get to the end of their life cycle. They were chopped down to about maybe 12 or 14 feet, and we were able to salvage them and invite chainsaw carvers to come and start beautifying our park with some beautiful chainsaw carvings. This one behind us was created by a partnership between Kevin Bendig and Douglas Lindelbach, and they worked together on two projects in 2017. The one that you see behind us is a very special one, and it looks at the history of the railway in our community. So let's take a closer look, and I want to point out a couple of different things. This particular sculpture was done a little differently than the other ones. It was using two trees, and they had to actually take one of the trees apart and add it to this particular one to create the history of our very important train and transportation. So you can see the engineer on top. You can see the steam train carrying passengers and coal. But what's really interesting about this piece, and we have to thank CP Rail for actually bringing an old rail here to incorporate in this particular sculpture. So we not only want to thank Kevin and Doug for creating this project, but we also want to thank CP Rail for donating the rail to make this particular project possible. So all of these trees that we're looking at today are very close to our facility. We have the public library and the art gallery. But while the project was taking place, you can notice that there is a seniors high-rise across the street. They were very interested in watching and seeing what was going on. So we're going to go have a look at the second one that was created in 2017. And we have to also think about what we were celebrating in that particular year, which was Canada's 150th birthday. So another tree that Doug and Kevin worked on together was the legacy of 2017. So this one is called the Canada 150 tree. And as you can see, there's a leaf, a maple leaf that's wrapped around this particular tree. Beautiful, beautiful format of this tree. And if you look way, way up on the very top, we want to pay honor to one of our local inhabitants, not particularly in Crescent Park, but definitely in the Moose Jaw area, is the Burrowing Owl. And we have a Burrowing Owl Center, and they're endangered because of encroachment of their lands, their areas, because they actually they nest underground. So we wanted to pay honor to this very special little critter. And as we walk around, you can see there are other inhabitants in the tree. Little squirrel, which we have definitely a lot of those up here. And then at the very bottom is this lovely owl at the very bottom. So those are the two projects that Kevin and Doug created for us in 2017. 2016 was the very first year that we started this project. And I'm going to point out we had two artists that came, two artists that do totally different mediums. We had Carly King, who is a ceramic artist. And in her proposal, she actually took clay slabs and she wrapped them around the tree, putting beautiful patterns on them and creating this unusual texture using clay. So that is what Carly created for us for 2016. And then the other artist that we had was an artist from Manitoba, and his name is Jim Niedermayer. Lovely fellow, and what he created for us is still very vibrant in color, and you can see beautiful leaf motif wrapped around, but at the very top is a majestic swan. And if you see early photographs of Crescent Park, you know that they are definitely a motif and a symbol of our park in our founding years. So those are two years where we have done wood carvings on the trees. Last year we took a hiatus because we didn't have any trees. And I just noticed that we have the possibility of, looks like 3 more trees. So there is a strong possibility, depending if we can find out if the Foundation for Crescent Park is interested in helping pay for the cost of artists to come and carve and house them, because it usually takes about a week from start to finish for one of these projects to take place. Well, thank you very much for coming and spending some time with me in Crescent Park, and I look forward to sharing more about our beautiful park, as there's so much to talk about in relationship to its history, the special buildings that are here, and many visitors, special visitors that were in the park. So thank you.